Hi, good evening, everyone. I used to get some emails, and many of my old students and some of my colleagues, people used to ask that how you become a SAP consultant from a completely different background of education, and I studied MSc chemistry and all. Okay, some of my students know, especially for the 2015 to 17 batches where I was more active as a trainer and all. Uh, So recently, I am getting many emails and some of YouTube comments. Also, people are asking me, want to know how did you become the SAP consultant? So I felt like, okay, let's make a small video just to explain how the journey was happened. There were some wrong decisions, and there were some corrective decisions, and you can say like life is a part of wrong decisions and good decisions. So I just want to highlight how the journey was happened to become a consultant from my schooling. Okay, let's go to the topic. The schooling and college, I was a distinction student, and later I was a first class student. Like I completed my 17 years of education without any backlog, since I never failed in any exams, but always maintaining that 70, 80, 60 percentages. Okay, so let's go to the details. Just I will tell the friendly what just how we share the journey, what happened and all. There was no any kind of background music or editing and all. Okay, let's. So 91 to 96 in our village in Andhra Pradesh, in a small village. I was born in a small village. It was very remote. Okay, still we don't have proper transport facilities. Okay, so 91 to 96, I studied my 1 to 5th class, no LKG, UKG and all. 1 to 5th class, it was a Telugu medium government school which is available in our small village. After 5th class, what we have to do is we need to go like either we have to go for any kind of hostels, or else we have to travel for around 10 kilometer or 7 to 10 kilometer to go to a school. The third option is like we need to go for any relative's house. So we choose one of the options, and the 96 to 2003 my schooling and intermediate was happened. There one wrong decision was taken, so you can see the graph. I can okay, here to here it was like normal, all we study school, and I was good in mathematics, so I took mathematics in intermediate, and I studied till intermediate. Everything was going good. There one wrong decision was taken, so I can see some step down was happened. So I will explain in detail. Then 2006, again at that point of time I was feeling like I took a very good decision, but I didn't think that how the job looked like and what kind of opportunities and how much level we need to go. That broad thinking I was not in a position to think. So I took MSc, but I didn't utilize that MSc properly. So then 2008, before completion of my education, I got the job in Asian Paints in campus elections. So I never be as an unemployed for any time. So immediately I joined. But after joining again, no clarity for some time. What to do, whether the paint domain will continue or we will select any other field. Around 2 to 2.5 years, it was just went like that without any proper clarifications. So it was like not that big wrong decision, but somewhat it has given impact. Finally, 2011 January to February, during that time, I SAP came to my life. Okay, and then I got 2011 ending. I got the first SAP job as a associate consultant. Then I worked for around 2 years in the Hyper Technologies. After that, I got job in TCS. I worked for around 4 years. In 2017, I got the job in Singapore. Directly from India, I got it, and presently it's going on. So once SAP has come to my life, it has gone completely smooth without any other thinking. Still, I'm enjoying SAP by doing different kind of activities and helping to the many people, and using my few positive skills. Okay, everyone will have a negative positive thing. We need to find out that positive skills and try to use it. We cannot compare with somebody who is very good, somebody who is not good. Okay, so just we have to go within our way. Okay, 91 to 96. So the positives wise, just normally we studied 1 to 5th class in Telugu medium, and once completion of 5th class, I told you like we don't have any option to go to college, go to any good schools with the hostel and all. And my parents were it's not, they're not educated, and our cultivation, like their nature of work is a cultivation, so they didn't think that kind of a private hostels we need to join and all. Okay, so I tried in 5th class we have an Navodaya entrance test, which was very popular at that point of time. The people who give the exam and they clear exam, they will get a complete with hostel facility with lot of positive and good quality of education. But I didn't clear the examination. Then only option is we went to a relative's house and stayed with them and studied there. So I left my parents at 10 years, after 10 years. But we used to come for occasions, and it's normal like how we stay. They used to come, but I used to stay in my relative's house. And 96 to 2003, 96 to 2001, of 6th to 10th class, there is no major decisions taken. Just study and enjoy your schooling and whatever your positives. I was very good in mathematics, and second some science, some English, but mathematics wise I was very good. Always I used to get 90% plus in during schooling. And the intermediate, I got 100% in mathematics and overall 88%. And everything was good. And even intermediate until first year, I used to think to become engineer, because we don't have a proper goals from the childhood. Because the entire my family, nobody has done at least some level of education. I was the first graduate in my family, so there was no influence of some people in the environment and all. Only what we listen at that point of time, we just take a decision kind of thing. So any wrong decision or any correct decision in my life, I am the responsible. I cannot throw on my teachers, I cannot throw on my some other who influenced at that point of time. So first year, intermediate first year, I was thinking to become engineer because the salaries are good, job will be good, everything. That's what we know. We don't know much things. And also I was very good in mathematics. So mathematics very good means engineering, some kind of a logic. I don't know what exactly that logic at that time in 2002 or 3. But 2002, some of the lecturers have told like you have two sisters, your father is a farmer, you have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of engineers are roaming in the road without any jobs. So if you spend a lot of money, okay, that lot of money today might become very less. That lot of money, so you should not make your father debt. You are very good in studies, so get job first, teacher or something, you get it very quickly with less expenses of education. So later you can plan your skills and you can learn anything. I don't know the logic inside that, but I was satisfied with that decision. And I took aside within 6 months of completion of means at the end of 2002, I took a decision that okay, no engineering, let's go for a teaching or something, teaching to get job quickly. And in 2003, I didn't write the engineering entrance. I don't know why I didn't write it. At least I should have written. I didn't write it. And I gave teacher training. I didn't get a very good rank, but I got a good rank, and we went to counseling, and things didn't work out properly. And already I applied some graduation colleges with my score of 88%. I got some 2-3 good colleges also. But during this delay of counseling of the training, teach training related and all the colleges seats were full. When I was back in somewhere in July 2003, the colleges are full, which were in my list. So I had no option, and I don't know why I didn't join for a BSc computers, because BSc chemistry, okay, maths, physics, chemistry, that also I don't have a logic. At that time, it was like it was good. What good also, I'm not very sure. Okay, so again, wrong decision area, 2003. Finally, I joined in a very small college. That college only have the seats. All people who passed in the second time with the compartment, they are joining in that college. That college only have the seats. My parents completely not aware like what college I'm joining, what kind of things, because I only take a decision at the 16 years or 15 years, whatever it is. But my father had a wish that he would have become engineer. Okay, finally SAP helped to call me as a software engineer and to satisfy my father's wish. Okay, still I didn't have a proper single kind of a goal, but I had a wish that we should do our work, we should study, and we should get a good job. And I have to take care about my family, and I need to help some poor people. That kind of thoughts I had, but I should become something, a single kind of a role, I never had it. Okay, so now 2003 to 6 we joined graduation, and after first year we came to know that mathematics doesn't have that much good future, so other subjects I need to select, either physics or chemistry. Physics I'm not much interested, chemistry I was very bit good, so I decided to do chemistry post graduation. So I was studying for chemistry, and already like I already told that college is not that good, faculty are not that good, because as per the students and college reputation only, the faculty also will be there. It's going on 2004. I attended for one Navy selections. Some of my friends were going, so I just went for a Navy. And I cleared physical test, written test, and medical test. Almost things are completed, and we roam for with documents for around 20 days. But I didn't get the offer letter. I don't know, but I felt I think one of the almost crying kind of a moments happened in 2004. I felt like I missed the job at the very ending stage and all. Within few weeks we came out, and with 2005 my second year graduation, and I focused on chemistry with a lot of passion. I studied chemistry to get a good rank in university. Okay, still I don't know how kind of a chemistry job and all. Chemistry future is good, and we need to study well. That's what. Still here some kind of immaturity or some kind of lack of guidance is still going on. 2003 to 6. So 2006, in the entrance of post graduation, I expected somewhere less than 50, less than 40 kind of a rank, but I got around 120 rank. So because of that, I lost seat in university, but I got a good college. So graduation is completed in 2006, and then 2006 to 8. So 2006 to 8, I joined in a good college as per my rank, and already we like chemistry very much. And in the graduation, the college is not that good, so we didn't have too much practicals at that high level, just normal kind of practicals. And I took organic chemistry. Okay, organic chemistry. Theoretically, we like organic chemistry very much and all. Once we joined for organic chemistry, and morning time practicals of 3 hours and afternoon classes. During that time, a lot of chemicals we never had practicals, means we used to had yearly max to max 5-6 days. But here every day 3 hours of practicals. Lot of smell, lot of chemical smell, and hands used to become, because of some nitro related products, hands used to become yellow color, and some of the shirts are torn because of the chemical. When you're washing it used to be tear off. And afternoon when we take lunch, all the hands are getting smell, and all slightly some negative is getting started. Okay, then our super seniors were released from my MSc, and almost some 60-70 people were released. Only 5 to 6 people got jobs in campus selections, and rest all the people were trying for jobs. Even the starting salary is also very less. Until you had a wish to do PhD, doctorate, then it would be very good. Otherwise, it looks like not that great. Maybe slowly we can pick up. Already by the time some of my friends were coming to graduation last year, and they were getting jobs in campus selections. The people who joined for BTech, they are going to release in the 2007. So again started, yeah, I may taken wrong decision of choosing chemistry, or I would have thought for a PhD, but I'm not getting that thought. And what to do, some kind of a dilemma started in 2006 to 2007. During that point of time, okay, whatever is going to happen, we are studying, we are doing our work, not high level score I'm making in MSc, but I'm clearing my subjects and just doing my job. So finally, what I thought is, okay, 15 years of education was completely Telugu medium, and even this also a lot of Telugu people, we don't talk in English. So we had stage fear issue. I have speaking English issue. I can write it slowly, I can write it, but I cannot talk. So during this time, we had how to improve these kind of negatives. So what I did is I didn't go to the summer holidays to home, and I asked my father some amount to join for a communication skills and also MS Office. I didn't know the how to open mail. I think one of my classmates helped me to open Yahoo Mail. Okay, so because we didn't have interaction with laptop or computer and all, okay, we hardly see, because only the related that education people could have taken it. So I joined for MS Office just to learn typing or whatever, some basics of Excel or whatever. I joined in the morning for MS Office and in the night for the communication skills. Yes, I have to thank to the C2C communication skills, I think C2C communication skills in Vishakhapatnam. They had removed some fear, some shyness from me. They cannot remove because that's inbuilt skill. Okay, I was a bit introvert, so but at least they tried to remove something. Okay, I got some refresh. Okay, I was able to construct the words and I was able to talk a bit confidently. So once we started our second year in 2007, I participated for one debate competition and I got second prize. Okay, I got confidence increased. Okay, if you practice, we can do better, but we cannot be the best because of our introvert and all those skills. But we can show how much practice we do, that much improvement we can see. Okay? We cannot compare with other people, but we can improve ourselves. That's what I came to know. But I need a platform to talk in English. I tried to call in the June, July. I tried to call some customer cares and try to talk in English, and we are not able to construct. So they used to cut, we didn't understand, like that they used to disconnect the calls. So it's not like this. We can talk to the friends because all of we talk in Telugu. Somebody talks in English, they say like they laugh or they see some different way. We get shy also. So I was looking for a good platform to talk every day in English for 1 to 2 hours at least 1 hour, so that we will have a practice. Otherwise, we will lose this feeling. If we lose for 1 month, then again back to the pavilion. So we will be back to again the shy and all those things. So then I decided to have conduct the home tuition centers. So nearby our college, steel plant, Vizag steel plant was there, and we went there and we met that parents, and I started the home tuition to teach mathematics and science mainly. Okay, we started with 3 people. Within 20 days, it became 15 people. So 2007 August to 2008 March, around 8 months after college, in the evening I used to go there and I trained for 2 hours. So 2 hours of time I used to talk in English. Initially, a lot of time struggle to construct the sentences. Later it was slowly improving. That kids were completely free to talk because they are all are international school students, and they don't have any shy and all. So I also don't have a shy because they are more younger to me. So I was just 8 months I improved my English, and 2008 campus selections and off-campus Asian Paints has come. Because of this English practice and all, I was able to talk confidently in the interview, and I had cleared the written test, and finally I got the campus selections job in 2008. 2008 May, I started Asian Paints, which is not at all relevant to my MSc chemistry education. So this time I was having a bit negative on that, so I just joined, and around group of 9 people were joined, I think. Okay, I think within 2-3 months, almost all people left from the Asian Paints because it's not at all related to the 2 years of post graduation, because we spent a time of 2 years to do the post graduation, means we should be useful. I was the only person left without any clarity, because I was not able to love the pharmaceutical kind of job, or else the current Asian Paints related job, but comfortable with the job. Okay, let's go to the journey. 2008 is done. 2009. In 2009, I started thinking about building our career. Paint industries are very few specific places like Goa, Bangalore, or Hyderabad. Very few cities we have paint companies, and if you go for R&D, it will be very 2-3 places are there. So the market is very minimum. So I cannot think about the paint industry one. So I was thinking to go for a banking exams. Okay, I used to do almost a day thought that one, but already I was having some 20 to 25,000 something salary I was earning at that 2009. So I should go for some PO probationary officer kind of a role. But doing 9 hours of regular job 6 days a week, I think it would be felt a bit difficult, so I dropped that. Later, I thought to do MBA in any business school, but I felt like, okay, I was not that much talkative and that much interactive person, so I think it's not suitable for me, so I dropped. So 2009 is over, and 2010. 2010, I started focusing on my technical paint technology, the color technology related, where I used to work more, along with material management of material managing and some production related. So I was MMPP end user in Asian Paints along with this color technology. So I attended for interview in Goa, I attended for interview in Mumbai for a paint industry. Both are almost come to the end, but I didn't get the offer letters. At the 2010 November, I think 2010 November, I attended an interview in Bangalore, AkzoNobel. So it was went very good, and they offered a good package. Okay, good package also they offered. I think around 50 or 60% hike to my at that time salary. But the offer letter was on hold because of some different reasons. So after I came in November, December, already there was my roommate was there in working in SAP. Okay, he was a security consultant, GRC security consultant. He told that you are always using SAP, right? I think you can choose some modules. Then we went to one person to meet. He asked me that list out all the transactions what you are using your regular activities. I was using this MMBE, MB52, and some CO related, PPP related, COR6. That I have written some 20 transaction codes which I'm there regularly using, and I sent to him. He told like, I think your profile looks like either PP or MM. You need to select. Okay, I teach MM, so you can select MM. At that time, I'm not uh, like I don't have any idea like PP is good or MM is good and all. Okay, they said like MM you can select. So in January ending, we joined for MM course, and I think master data was almost completion. Then I got a call from Bangalore. They're releasing the offer letter. It was like a crucial decision because we don't know about the future of SAP. I just joined. 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks are completed. Now I think hardly 8 classes. I think so. I was in a dilemma that whether I need to go for that paint. Even they also have some R&D centers in other countries. They have some good plan and all. AkzoNobel in Bangalore, but I should say thanks to my roommate also. He was said like already joined, just you joined, so you give it try. He also said. I was also feeling like we should not feel like I would have tried for IT. I would have tried for software. Something we should not have in our life. So let's give it a try. Keep it a margin of target of 6 months or 2011 for this SAP. If I achieve, it's good. If I don't achieve, then we'll see a paint industry or what else the God was written for us. So that decision has given a big turning point for my life. So I complete the course. At the end of course, the trainer went to on site, and there was some delay happened. So the practice was not that good was going on. Then I took a laptop I bought the laptop in 2011 June only to practice SAP. So then I was practicing, and also I thought to have some interaction. So the same institute I used to go in the evening times. Even when I was learning SAP, my office time was 8:30 to 5 or 5:30. Sometimes we used to be in office till 7 o'clock somewhere. So the classes timing was 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Night 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I used to come at 11 o'clock to home, and I used to eat dinner. So it was happened for 2-3 months, I think. Then after course completion, I used to go to the same institute for 1 hour like that to clear the doubts of the new people. They used to ask our basic questions like not able to create plant, some number range issues. I was able to resolve. I used to go and do for a free service, because for me, I need to see different issues which I'm able to resolve. Means I need to test myself how I'm learning and how much better I learn. Whatever I'm not able to fix that issues, I used to inform to the faculty. So that helped me to learn some knowledge. Then I attended first interview, I think Wipro Telephonic. They are rejected. Then through the trainer reference, I went to IBM. First round I only cleared among my 5 people. Second round I was rejected. So it is going on July, August, September, October. It's going on. No offer letter. And at one point of time, I thought to have resign and try seriously, but I couldn't take a decision because I think my salary was somewhere 28,000. It was a good salary for me. So finally, when I was trying in November, I got two offer letters. One from TCS contract from Lucknow, and the second one is from Mumbai, Hyber Technologies. It's kind of a startup company. They were taking me as a fresher. Um, it's like associate consultant, okay, with some minimum hike. So that was the second turning point decision. I took, although less salary, I took the startup, and where they were taking me as associate consultant, they said like you have a good knowledge, but you don't have a consulting experience. So we will take you as a shadow consultant, and we will send you for an implementation along with a senior consultant. You learn, and you should be in a position to handle alone the second implementation. That was the decision. December 22nd, 2011, I joined as an SAP associate consultant in Hyber Technologies in Mumbai. So that was the journey how I became SAP consultant from that small village school to degree in chemistry, MSc in chemistry, okay, and nowhere linked with computer. Okay, for us, computer means you only to open email or to do chatting or to watch movies only. I never expect that I will come to what you call IT, and I use the laptop for to doing my work and making videos and spending this much time with laptop and all those things. So 2011 to present, no second thought. If you see that my journey everywhere until the school first 12 years of education, it was very clear. And later there were some decisions, right, wrong, some jumpings happened. But from 2011, once SAP comes to my life, I became consultant in 2011. 2013, I became a trainer, and I started doing some trainings whenever I get a time. And I used to do mentoring as a mentor. I suggested some of my colleagues and some of the juniors and all. And 2015, I started my blog. At a time, I think around 16 documents. I started in 2015 July, and 2015 September 5th, Teachers Day in India. On that day, I started my SAP YouTube. So this is the journey. It's a happy journey is going on more around 9 years, and a lot of passion on SAP, and professionally, personally, a lot of growth, and satisfaction of in helping many people and teaching direct. I taught more than 100 people and a lot of students, the blessings and your YouTube comments, and these are all inspiration, because I'm not that much kind of future big goals and all, but whatever the path I used to keep for small goals and I achieved, and I'm happy. 2017, I got a job in Singapore. I was trying for an on-site or any foreign kind of an opportunity. From my small village, somebody should go to the foreign, and my parents also feel very happy, and I also have that passion. It was fulfilled in 2017. So this is the journey. Now I'm very happy and I'm enjoying SAP. I think few more years I will enjoy with SAP. Later, I'm not that passionate or interest in the management kind of roles. Let's see what time will decide. For now, I'm enjoying SAP consulting. In the last 3 years, I did 3 implementations and currently working for the 4th implementation and MM and WM. Okay, let's see, we will come with EWM or S4HANA in near future. And until I enjoy, I will enjoy this consulting. Later, we'll see what is written for me. But I will do whatever is comfortable and enjoy what you call. I can enjoy that role. Let's see, maybe organic farming or something in SAP. Okay, what else we don't know. But next 3-4 years, I will enjoy with consulting. Later, I will decide what to do. Okay, this is about my journey from that school to SAP consultant. There are some mistakes. Okay, any of people can take it because of lack of guidance or lack of some kind of guidance, wrong guidance or whatever. In 2003, I took a big wrong decision. Then 6 slightly, but still okay to recover it. But 2008, Asian Paints has changed my life to give it the first opportunity without making me to sit for at least one day as an unemployee. Okay, I joined before my exams, and this way Asian Paints only gave me a platform of SAP. Otherwise, we wouldn't come to know about SAP. And I never know that I will visit foreign, and now I visited more than 5 countries. And when I was in 2008 or 6, 7, during that time, I didn't even apply for a passport because no plans to go for a study or no plans, nowhere chance to get a job also. No plans to do PhD, anything. So, but SAP is playing very crucial role and very special role, which made me to grow and which made me to grow my family and to help my family. And I gave a chance to help many of my family members due to the financial growth. And because of these videos and documents, although I don't know many of you, and even you people don't know like anything basics about me, but I'm very happy that more than 30,000 people have visited my YouTube as of now and using. Thanks for watching this video. I think I just told just casually how we tell to a friend. It's not something very professional way. I didn't write any notes also. I just felt like whatever I remember. Okay, I just want to share with you all. And thanks for the people who are asking again and again. We want to know. Otherwise, I never get an idea to make a video. Okay, I may tell to one of my students or close students and all, but making a video to tell that maybe there are some good inspirational moments. Like for example, if you see in 2017, I was not able to get the on-site which I was waiting, so I resigned without any offer letter. The same decision in 2011 I was thinking, but I couldn't take it because I don't have that financial support and all. But in 2017, because of you people, because of YouTube, because of all these things, I got a confidence to resign and try on my own. And already YouTube has given a lot of popularity. Definitely, I will make one small video about my YouTube journey, how YouTube helped me. Okay, and this video is going long. Okay, so this is the biggest another turning point or a goosebumps moment in my life. I resigned and I got the job, and currently I'm enjoying the role. Okay, let's see how long until I enjoy, and I will be in SAP. Thanks again to all of you for your patience and listening my sentences or whatever I told. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share my all of my videos and give your feedback. and definitely I'm going to provide few more videos. I'm already making videos during this lockdown time, using that free time to make some videos and share with all of you. And once again, be safe and stay at home. I hope we all will be come out of this COVID-19 pandemic. It's really a very big impact on economy and on our lives. Let's stay home and just pray for to come out of this mess. Thanks again.